What's going on, everybody? James here with Humble Beer Reviews. Wasn't going to do another review tonight, but I figured I'd do a real quick one of the Undercover Shutdown ale from that Lagunitas brewing company out of California. This is one of my favorite beers when it comes around. It's a seasonal. Comes in at 9.7% ABV. As far as the style, it's considered a strong ale. I kind of like to think of it as a souped up ESB. Very nice in the glass, has that Lagunitas characteristic kind of a copper reddish cinnamon color. Very clear in the glass. Poured pretty aggressively, and this glass always procures a pretty big head, so we're looking at 2 fingers in the glass of an off-white, very thick, big bubbled head there. Let's get a nose. It has a lot of things going on. This is a beer that can be called a few different things, and as far as style goes, but it's a little nutty. I'm even getting some kind of coconut aromas from the alcohol, and got that Lagunitas sweetness, kind of like that apple pear thing going on as well. Yeah, that's about all I'm getting. But the apple and the nuttiness go very well together, and it smells very smooth in the glass. Does not smell very boozy. A little hot, like I said, you're getting kind of a coconut thing from the alcohol, but other than that, it's pretty smooth. Cheers. I think that bottle threw us out of focus there. Sorry about that. The reason why I call this like a souped up ESB, like an imperial ESB, or an extra special bitter is what that means, is that it has a nuttiness to it, and it has a lot of kind of bitter toffee notes that could resemble a really well-made ESB. So some people call it a strong ale, but like I said, it's got a nuttiness to it, and some of those toffee qualities that make me think of an ESB as well. But at 9.7%, you can call it a strong ale, an English strong ale if you want. But it's hoppy too. So Lagunitas makes really good IPAs at a good price point. By the way, this was $9.99. This is a seasonal 6-pack. $9.99, and it's 9.7% ABV. So don't think it had the IBUs. Maybe it did. 66, almost 67. Original gravity 1.085. So Lagunitas has some of the best beers for the price point. Really, I mean, I think that they do their style well. They don't really veer from that, and I can appreciate that. They do what they do well, and they offer their beers at a good price point. So like I said, $10 for a 6-pack of this, 9.7% ABV, and it's tasty. It's got a lot of flavors going on. It's a little sweet, kind of a honey bread sweetness, the nuttiness, and like I said, apples and pears and things like that. Very good, guys, and it's a clean drinking beer. It's very clear. It dries up really nicely, like most of theirs do, most of their IPAs. So I'm sure most of you have probably had it. If you haven't, pick it up. It's very good. Undercover Shutdown Ale. The brown sugar that they do is really good. Also, the brown sugar substitute called Lagunitas Sucks is real good, and that's what they put out when they aren't brewing the brown sugar, and they, you know, a little less alcohol in it, but the flavors are similar. But it's good. They're all good. Everything they do is good. So pick it up if you find it. One more time at the label. Lagunitas Undercover Investigation Shutdown Ale. Cheers.